Hi, Jason Hodge here, and I'm doing an extra video. And this one actually is just about gratitude. Earlier today, I was on my way back for a meeting that I went to that I was a day early to. I'm talking about really productive, right? I was a day early. And it's funny, I was sitting in the restaurant waiting for my party to get there. And so, 2 hours had passed. And I knew that it wasn't going to be right on the hour because they were going to be coming from another, location, finishing up another appointment, right? And so I was thinking, okay, well, am I in the wrong place? Did I go to the wrong restaurant? Because there was two restaurants in the same, two of the same restaurants, or the restaurant had the same name in the same city. So I was like, okay, I never did actually verify which restaurant it was going to be. I didn't realize that there was more than one in that city, right? With the same name. Well, anyway, so I sat there and was, going through. Of course, always have something that I can do, and I was actively doing that. I ended up attending a webinar while I was waiting, and handled some more business and whatnot. And then finally, I got a message from them saying, "I have you down for tomorrow." So then I looked back in my calendar and I realized I'm a day early. So I thought, okay. And now I'm hungry because I'm in that restaurant, with all that beautiful food that I'm smelling, right? So I get in the car and I, head back home. But I, had a few stops to make on the way. Well, I was dog tired because I had been up really early. You see, I'm working on a campaign right now, and we're kind of doing a rollout, getting ready for that, in a very big way. And so I was burning the midnight oil. And how that looked was I went to sleep early, and then when I woke up, it was and started, getting to work again. It was around 1:38 in the morning. Well, that 1:38 caught the sun rising, and then I was like, well, there's no sense in laying down now because I need to shower, get ready for this meeting and all of that. Because I wanted to make sure that I left early enough to be there early enough so that I wasn't getting there just on time. I wanted to be there early, right? I definitely didn't want to be late. Well, anyway, long story short, I'm driving back home, made the stops that I needed to make, forgot something, picked up another thing that when I opened it up, it was totally spoiled, right? Just nasty. So I had to take that to another store, same store, but closer to the house because I wasn't going to turn around. And all of a sudden, of course, I am fighting to keep my eyes open, right? That was probably one of the scariest rides trying to get back because I had to get back also because I had a meeting. Anyway, so I finally make it off of the freeway, get to the next store, and I get the stuff that I need. And now I'm sitting there. Well, actually, I missed the stop first. So as I turned, around and I'm taking the streets back to my destination, all I know is that at a certain point, my eyes were opening up. So I had fallen asleep and didn't even realize it. And what woke me up was the fact that I was about to run over an embankment because the car hit the curb, popped the car up in the air, and then of course now I'm awake, adrenaline rush, right? And I'm thinking like, okay, what just happened here? And by the grace of the Almighty, and I praise Yahweh for this, that I did not die because how where what actually could have happened is I could have gone over that thing, hit the tree that was in front, and then that would have been it, right? Uh, so yeah, that kind of gave me something to be grateful for. Now the funny thing is that none of it shook me up. I don't know. Maybe I was too tired to be shaken up. I don't know. And then also, I'm pretty secure in where I'm going. If I were to leave this life, but I had to think, wow, just in a split second, things can change. It can change for us, it can change for our families, it can change for everybody that we know, and we could be gone just like that. just in a quick, just a whisper, right? And so as I was driving, I get back, down to my destination, made the exchanges and all that, and started heading back home. And I was thinking, wow, that was very close. That was very close. And I kind of thought that, hey, this is probably going to give me some really good content to make a video of when I get back to home. I was working, right? So, anyway, so I just wanted to tell you guys, hey, I'm still here, and it's great. I'm even more grateful for life today after having experienced a near-death experience again. So, if there's a moral to the story, let me fish for that one. Okay, the moral to the story: when you find that you are so sleepy that you don't even realize when you're falling asleep, it's best to pull off of the road, find a well lit parking lot or a busy parking lot, and take a little dozer. You know, I know that it probably sounds very commonsensical, but I think when you get to a certain point of sleepiness, I think all reason tends to go out the window because that didn't even dawn on me until just now. So, anyway, do yourself a favor. Don't work yourself to the point where you are so dog tired that you don't even realize that you're falling asleep. Okay? Words of the wise. Jason keeping it real. Catch you later.